your left. Miners the goal to your right in front of their benches. Second half is underway. Comes into Higgins. Miners by 13. Miners man-to-man. Higgins out front. Higgins comes left wing side. Higgins around a pick by Collum. Now to Collum along the left side. Now to McGee. McGee shovels out front to Higgins. Higgins one-on-one with Givens, comes into the lane. Higgins throws up a runner. Bank, and it doesn't go. It's tipped off the glass, and it's taken by Solomon. Solomon to Givens. Givens in forecourt. Miners by 13. Givens out front against Higgins. Bounces corner of the key left side Onyema. Right side Givens. Here comes a shot from Givens that's short. It's taken by Onyema and then punched away from him. And it goes out baseline. Stays with the Miners.
He came from the top of the circle, Tice, to go get that offensive rebound off the glass. Great job by Zarek. Inspired by the presence of his parents in the Haskins Center tonight.
Givens slobs in left side to Solomon. Solomon pump fakes, comes around Smith, comes right side, and is hooked and fouled. He'll go to the line. Cam Smith, not the one that fouled him. It was Marvin McGee, who has his second. First foul of the second half. And Calvin Solomon, who officially was 2 out of 10 at the foul line last night, and for the year is 42%.
75% of Stephen F. Austin.
2 years ago, yep. First one is good for his 5th point of the game, and the Miners have made their first 3, a very small sample size tonight.
I think a lot of it's emotional and mental with Calvin. Calvin's type A athlete.
Missed the second one, too strong, and it's taken by Smith. Miners up by 14. Their biggest lead was 15. All right, Smith in attacking zone. Smith comes toward the left side, lobs back door under to Reynolds, and Reynolds dunks it with 2 hands as the Miners lost. Ivan Reynolds has his first field goal. He's got 4.
Road runners can cut too.
35-23. Givens with it. Givens left side. The ball knocked away and out of bounds. Came right.
Going to give a spin, but
yours truly.
You know, I'd take a bullet for you, Tice.
Givens will inbound to Solomon. Solomon at the foul line. Pulls up, fires from there and around the rim and off, and it's pulled down by Cam Smith. Smith now to Higgins. Front court, right side. Now back to Higgins. Higgins around a pick by Smith and is fouled by Solomon near midcourt. Solomon has his first foul, first minor foul of the second half. Roadrunners, again, this is their 16th Division I season. Prior to that, they won 3 Division II national championships in a 5-year span in the mid-90s.
I think that merits a move up to Division I.
Pat Douglas was the coach at that time, the winningest coach ever for the Roadrunners. Here's Reynolds out top. Right side McGee, right of the lane Collum. Collum backing down on Onyema. Turns, falls away baseline. His shot is short, and it's taken down by Solomon. Now to Givens. Givens front court right side. Givens working against Higgins. Out top to Solomon. Reverses it left wing to Hardy. Hardy goes behind the back, lost it, and it's a turnover. It's taken by McGee. McGee right side. McGee now to Higgins. Higgins with Givens watching him. Higgins right side to Smith. Now it comes left wing to McGee. His shot blocked by Sibley, taken by Collum. Collum falls away left baseline and hits the turnaround jumper. Collum has a half dozen in the game. Miners by 10 at 35-25. Another slow start for UTEP, just a free throw. And here's Givens the other way, and he missed a layup, but it's taken by Onyema. He missed a follow. The rebound to Givens. He had it slip out of his hand, and it comes to Reynolds. Front court, left side to Smith. Smith drives baseline, plows over Solomon. They call a blocking foul on Solomon. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification from the Don Haskins Center, presented by Van Wagner and the Oscar Arieta Allstate Agency. This is UTEP basketball.
From hometown to national,
Solomon. Solomon lost the ball. It's picked up by Givens. Givens baseline. Turns. Can't shoot. Out front Sibley. Right side Lemus. Lemus into the lane. And Miners with a shot clock violation. And again, not a very good possession for UTEP. Mario McKinney checks back in, and out will go Jamari Sibley. 3.5 minutes gone, second half. The Miners have a solitary free throw.
Not a stellar start.
Consleris is back in for the Roadrunners as Higgins comes up the floor. Higgins in attacking zone. Looks toward the right wing side. Now comes around a pick by Collum out front. Higgins, left wing. Higgins now to Consleris. Consleris right side around Solomon. Missed a runner. It's taken underneath by Collum. Another offensive rebound. Left corner now. It comes to Higgins. He launches a long three off the back rim. And a rebound foul. Consleris pushed off, I thought. We'll see. They're calling that on... There's a flop.
Foul.
Flop is called against Higgins. That saved Consleris a push-off foul. And we'll go to the other end. Higgins has his second team foul. Givens shoot at the other end. And he misses.
Shamar, interesting choice. Anybody can take the technical free throw, I believe, on a flop.
Henson in, out goes Reynolds. Also leaving the ball game is Collum. And Sedquavius Hunter is back on the floor. Rod Barnes thinks the Roadrunners have the ball. They really shouldn't have the ball. Because, again, Consleris pushed off. Consleris.
Agree with you.
Should have been another foul. It comes into Consleris. And now to Higgins. Break for the Roadrunners. Higgins, they can cut it to 6. Consleris now to Smith above the foul line. He missed the jumper, and this time it's pulled down by Givens.
Minor guards.
Front court, throws it away. It's taken by Higgins. Another turnover. Higgins the other way, and Higgins scores.
Boy, Shamar has met his match quickness-wise again tonight.
Higgins has 4. Minor lead has been cut to 6. An 8-0 run for the Roadrunners. McKinney with it out front to Givens. Givens right side. Givens now comes toward the baseline. Givens lost the ball. Unfortunately, Higgins fouled him.
Bails out.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. That's 3 I have on Higgins. 15-17 left in regulation time.
All-state in Australia, Hometown hero is Mr. Oscar Duhan, CEO of National Furniture Liquidators, who helps and supports our vessels families that are in need during unexpected events, donating furniture to overcome these complicated situations. Give it up for Mr. Oscar Duhan.
been cut to 6, 35-29. They have one free throw in nearly 5 minutes. Here's Lamus with it now to Sibley. Sibley, right side to Zachary, who's back in. Zachary with 5 on the clock, now to McKinney. McKinney right side, spins in the lane, throws up a runner around the rim and off, and it's taken by Consleris. Now to Higgins. Higgins left side. Higgins against Zachary around a pick by Consleris. Pivots, comes around Zachary, left hands it off the glass and scores, and it's a 4-point ball game. Higgins with 5 points. Miners have been outscored to start the half 10-1. We've got a blocking foul going against Cam Smith. The Miners will go to the line. Cam Smith has his second foul, third team foul, and it will be Zachary who collided with Smith going to the line for a pair. Zachary is a foul shooter. He is 0 for 2.
Yeah, momentum's changed.
Miners lost it at halftime. Zachary is now 0 for 3 as a foul shooter, and the Miners, who made their first 3, have missed their last 3 and are now right where they pretty much hang out, 50%.
Yeah, right where they were last night.
Zachary missed 2 foul shots, and it's taken by Henson. Wow. Somebody needs to get in the gym.
Caleb Higgins just has changed the tempo of this second half.
Miners lead is 4, and they're defending. They led at halftime by 13. Here's a jumper, and it's made. A 2-pointer right wing side by Cam Smith.
Is trouble.
Smith 10, first for either side in double figures. Lamus with it, foul, and it's going to go against Henson.
And now Cal State Bakersfield, smelling a victory on the road here, picks it up defensively.
Miners have 1 free throw in 6 minutes in this second half. That's it. Not a single field goal. Lamus to inbound. It comes into Sibley. Sibley now to Zachary. Miner lead is 2. Zachary around a pick by Kalu. Now to Sibley. Sibley one-on-one with Consleris. He's going to shoot a 3, and he hits it.
Big. That's big. Sibley, the Georgetown transfer, just when the Miners needed something.
Sibley's got 7. Miners up 38-33. Higgins with it on right wing. Higgins comes around Zachary, left corner to Reynolds. Reynolds to Smith. Smith pump fakes, comes to the dribble out front. Reynolds, left side Higgins. Higgins comes around a pick by Smith. Now to Smith, left baseline around Kalu, right corner. Here comes a 3 ball, and it is made plus the foul.
Wow.
Couldn't see who it was. It was Sedquavius Hunter who knocked down the 3.
Well, Sedquavius lives up to the greatness of his name. A possible 4-point play, bringing the Roadrunners possibly within 1 point.
Zachary picks up his second foul. And it's a 2-point game again as Sedquavius Hunter goes to the line. For Hunter, that is his first points of the night, trying for the rare 4-point play. And to pull the Roadrunners to within 1, and he got the foul shot. 1-point game after the Miners led by 13 at halftime. Here comes McKinney. McKinney now to Givens. Roadrunners are man-to-man. Nearly 7 minutes gone second half. Givens with it. Givens comes toward the left side with a pass to Sibley. Back to Givens. Givens with 10 on the shot clock. Sibley left baseline. Sibley throws a pass. It's a rotten one, and it's taken by Hunter.
What's going
Another
on?
turnover.
Different team right now.
Hunter now to Higgins. Joe Golding is fit to be tied. So frustrated. All right, a right pass taken by Collum. Collum down the middle to Reynolds. Reynolds left side to Consleris. Consleris baseline comes underneath and lays it in. And the Roadrunners have the lead. Consleris with 4. Maybe the Miners are fatigued. Who knows? 39-38. Roadrunners lead by 1.
Didn't look it in the first half.
Right side Hardy. Now to McKinney right side to Hardy. Hardy baseline, comes underneath. Good pass to McKinney, and he dunks it with two hands. Boy, McKinney at 6'1", did he get into the air?
Elevation. Those are a pair of fresh legs right there.
McKinney with 8. The assist for Hardy. Miners leading 40-39. 8 minutes gone, second half. Higgins with it.
Miner fans bringing the Miners back.
Roadrunners have made their last 5 shots. They're up to 38% from the floor. Reynolds, left baseline to Collum. Collum whips it into the right corner. It comes to Hunter underneath to Consleris. Shot rejected by Sibley, taken by Collum, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line as the shot clock was about to expire. And it will go against Onyema. Timeout.
Miner fans, it's time to get on your phones for Jersey Mike's Trivia. Open your phone, go to the utep Miners app, go to the menu and select utep Lights. Trivia will start shortly. Miner fans, we would like to invite all military veterans to please stand to be recognized tonight for our Bakersfiel Honor Roll. We thank you for your service. Happy Thanksgiving from UTEP. All right, Miner fans, it is time for the Jersey Mike's Trivia. Get your phones. Open the utep Miners app, open the menu and choose utep Lights. The game will start shortly.
Poor free throw shooting team. Collins 66.5%. He misses them both. And Consleris gets the offensive rebound. Another offensive board.
Lithuanian and over the back of Onyema. Blocking out.
All right, here's Higgins with it. Higgins to Reynolds. Now to Higgins in the middle of the floor. Around a pick by Consleris. Left side all the way to the rack. Shot rejected by Hardy, who leads the Miners in blocked shots, and it goes out of bounds with 1 on the shot clock. Cam Smith in, and out goes Collum. 1 second left on the shot clock. Miners have to be aware and awake as Higgins inbounds from the left baseline. Higgins brings it in left side to Hunter. And Hunter, we've got a shot clock violation, or is it a foul? I guess it's shot clock violation because Hardy ran into him.
Tay, what are you thinking with less than a tick left? Fortunate, no foul call. The shot clock went off first.
Miners still with a 1-point lead as it comes into
Mental
Gibbons. Gibbons crosses over. Gibbons bounces corner of the key left side. Solomon backdoor to McKinney, cutting in left wing, and he slams it down. McKinney has got his second double-figure scoring game as a Miner and joins actually the first of the Miners in double figures. He's got 10.
Second slam dunk in a row. Head
Miners by 3. Higgins with it. Foul. It's going to go against Givens. Givens has his third. That's 5 Miner team fouls. 10:45 left in regulation. Down to our right in front of their own bench, the Roadrunners will inbound.
Mario supplying some energy just as the Miners need it.
Comes into Higgins. Higgins comes around a pick by Consleris. Foul on Yema. And again, you don't want to foul out there. That's not where you want to give up your fouls. And that's 3 on Onyema.
Well, not a 6'10" guy anyway. Not your big.
And that's 6 team fouls. Next one will have the Roadrunners in the bonus the rest of the way. Reynolds will trigger. Comes in out front to Higgins. Higgins comes around a pick by Consleris. Now another pick. Higgins lost the ball, but it flies to Smith at midcourt. Back to Higgins. Shot clock is at 5. Higgins comes toward the lane. Pull-up jumper, foul line, off the back rim. Up high to get it is Solomon. We've got a whistle and a foul going against Onyema. And that's 4 on Onyema. Wow. Onyema just can't stay out of foul trouble.
Holy.
And that's 17 fouls. He's already fouled out twice, and now with 10:18 to go, he's got 4 again. And he's had 3 in the second half, which has been a trend.
Yeah, that hurts. That time just blocking out maybe too aggressively with his back end. Strong.
Cam Smith shooting 1 and 1.
Oh, that hurts.
Kalu's on the floor. Cam Smith earns the bonus, hitting the front end. It's a 2-point ball game. Cam Smith has 11 points. His season average is 6. Trying to pull it to 1, and it is a 1-point game as he makes them both. Roadrunners have been the far better team at the foul line tonight. 42-41. All right, here's Givens now to McKinney. McKinney out top. McKinney one-on-one with McGee. Comes left side, leans in, banks,
wow.
And he scores.
He's
you get
in
the
the
feeling
zone.
McKinney could do that anytime he wanted. He's got a dozen.
Just on his toes. Fresh.
44-41. Minor lead is 3. We passed the midway point of this second half. Here's Higgins with it. He ties Givens up. Here's a pass underneath the Reynolds. Throws it over the iron. It's taken by McKinney. Left side, 3-on-1 under Hardy, and he guides it home.
Pass, assist, Mario McKinney.
Hardy with 4. Miners up by 5 at 46-41. Mario McKinney, Rio putting on quite a show.
He is, Tice. He just has a feel for everything tonight. Dunks, passes, assists, defense, steals.
By the way, McKinney has tied his career scoring high with 12. Higgins with it. Higgins now to Reynolds. Miners by 5. Left baseline, Cam Smith. His pull-up jumper, and that goes down for 2. Cam Smith having a huge night.
He is a player.
14 for him. 9 minutes to go. Minor lead is 3 at 46-43.
Average is only 6 a game. Needs to shoot more.
Out front, Hardy's got it. Hardy around a pick by Solomon. Now to Kalu. Right side, Givens. Givens, pass, not good one. Intended for Solomon, a turnover. Here's Higgins with it, around Givens, down the middle, all the way to the rack. No one jumps in front of him, and he scores.
I put Mario McKinney on Higgins, and maybe do a switcheroo here.
Minor lead is 1, 46-45. 8:25 left. All right, here's Solomon, left side, McKinney. McKinney comes toward the lane, stops, shovels to Hardy, nearly lost it, gets it back. Double team, bounces out front, McKinney, pump fakes. McKinney with 4 on the shot clock. Here comes a 3-ball, McKinney, and that's off the mark, and it's taken by Reynolds. And the Roadrunners once again can take the lead. They have made their last, well, the Miners had made their last 5 shots until that miss. 7:50 to go. Here's Higgins with it. Higgins around a pick by Consleris out front. Higgins underneath to Consleris. He turns away from Kalu. He missed a jump shot, and it's taken by McKinney.
Oh, fortunate.
Yep. Kalu got lost.
He did.
Here's Givens with it. Givens comes around a pick by Solomon. Now to McKinney. McKinney in the middle of the floor. McKinney to Givens. 7:20 to play in regulation. The Miner lead is 1. Givens right side. Givens with 8 on the shot clock. Givens now to Solomon. Solomon left side. Solomon off balance jump shot way off target. And it's taken by Consleris. Forced. And McGee comes the other way. Not pretty. All right, here's Higgins with it. 7 minutes left in regulation.
Fades of Alcorn State game last night.
All right, Higgins with it. Higgins to Cam Smith. He shoots out front off the back rim, and it's taken by Givens. And a foul. I think it's going to go against Consleris. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 6:48 left in regulation. Miners 46. Roadrunners 45 from Van Wagner and the... Although at halftime, the Miners had a 13-point lead, didn't get a basket for the first 6 minutes plus of the second half, and thus the Roadrunners are within 1. 6:48 left to play. Miners are at 50%, Roadrunners 36% from the floor, but again, the rebounding imbalance is what has brought the Roadrunners back and keeps them in the game. 17-6 on the offensive glass.
Embarrassment.
Givens with it. Givens comes around a pick by Sibley, left side. Now around a pick by Kalu. Givens at the foul line. Now to Lemus. McKinney is out of the game. Lemus on left wing. Lemus stops. Right wing to Sibley, who has to go up and get it. Sibley throws a pass out front to Hardy. Hardy comes toward the lane. Hardy bounces underneath the Lemus. Doesn't get it. It's a turnover. It's taken by Consleris. Another turnover. And now to Higgins. 6:10 left in regulation. All right, Higgins with it. Higgins around a pick by Consleris. Out front to Smith. Smith comes toward the right wing. Bounces back door under to Henson. Throws up a runner. It doesn't go, and it's cleared by Kalu. And the outlets to Givens. Joe Golding wants a little tempo. Givens in forecourt. Givens around a pick by Kalu. Left side now to Hardy. Hardy comes toward the lane. Hardy out front to Givens. Givens, left side is cut off. Givens comes back near midcourt. Givens with 8 on the shot clock. Givens, left side. Givens takes Higgins. Throws up a shot. Baseline, and he scores. That's well done by Givens. First points of the second half, he's got 7.
Golding's plead, though, I understand. Miners need some more open court shots or half-court offense anemic tonight.
48-45. Here's Reynolds with it. Right baseline, Cam Smith. Comes toward the goal, throws one up, blocked. The other way comes Lemus. 4-on-2. Lemus
Like
down
that.
the middle to the rack. Left hands
Like
it up
that.
and he scores.
Lemus, listen to Coach Golding. Okay.
Lemus has 7. That's well done. Miners by 5 with 4:50 left in regulation. 50-45. All right, here's Higgins with it.
They had a 5-point lead before that evaporated a minute ago. See if they can keep it this time.
All right, Higgins down the left wing side. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining.
Defensive
Higgins
run.
in the middle of the floor. Higgins with 5 left on the shot clock. Higgins crosses over. Left side pull-up is on the way. Doesn't go. And there's Gibbons skying for the rebound.
5'9" guy in the middle of the bigs in traffic grabs the board.
4:20 left in regulation as Gibbons crosses over.
Shamar's a man.
Gibbons now to Lemus. Lemus on right wing, Hardy. Hardy comes to the head of the key. Hardy on right wing to Gibbons. Shot clock at 8. Gibbons right side, baseline, bounces into the left corner. Here's Lemus. He misses a 3. Kalu might have gotten away with a push-off. Offensive rebound. Kalu's shot is blocked and controlled by Consleris. He got caught under the basket. Consleris left side. 3:45 left in regulation. All right, here's Higgins at midcourt. 3:40 left. 15 on the shot clock. Higgins left side. Higgins goes between the legs. Higgins left baseline, Consleris. Consleris pivots, missed a drop step jumper along the baseline, taken by Kalu.
Yen. 3 layups in a row. Miners very fortunate.
Gibbons breathing heavily with 3:15 left in regulation. Now Lemus. Lemus right side. Lemus turns, falls away. His shot is an air ball, and it's taken by Consleris. Consleris front court, left side Reynolds collides with Hardy, lost it right wing, gets it back, and now it comes to Higgins. Miners by 5, less than 3 minutes to go. Higgins with it. Higgins, left side Consleris. Consleris a one-bounce dribble. Consleris to Henson. Now to Higgins. Shot clock is inside 10. Higgins right side. Higgins with 3, a long 3. Looks good. Yep, nothing but the bottom of the net. It's a 2-point ball game. Timeout, Cal State Bakersfield. There's a timeout on the floor. 2:35 left in regulation. Miners 50, Roadrunners 48 from Van Wagner.
Presented by Beasley Mitchell.
Roadrunners, it became a minute-long timeout as the first called timeout of the second half. Roadrunners have 2 timeouts left, the Miners with 3. And we're still due another media timeout, so both teams in good shape there. Miner lead has been cut to 2 as Gibbons starts up. Gibbons, McKinney is back on the floor. Gibbons on right wing. Gibbons comes around to Higgins, comes underneath, challenges the big man, and scores!
Shamar is a man.
Shamar Gibbons has 9. Miners by 4, 52-48. Higgins with it. Higgins crosses over, comes into the lane all the way to the rack, and he lays it in again.
But so is Higgins. It's just Higgins against Gibbons.
Higgins has 11.5, 13 on the night.
Jeez.
And it's a 2-point game again. Gibbons with it on right wing. Gibbons now to Mario McKinney out top. Rio underneath to Jamari Sibley, and then he had it dislodged. I thought it last touched Sibley, but they say it's out off Consleris. Yeah, I thought it went off Sibley as well. But
Totally. Right.
Kerry Sitton was looking right at it.
Yeah,
And
there it
now
is on the big
Roderick
screen.
Dixon says you might want to reconsider that. And we've got a media timeout on the floor. 1:51 left in regulation. Miners 52, Roadrunners 50. From Van Wagner and the Oscar Arietta Allstate Agency, this is UTEP basketball.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie Clark from Charlie. Hey, I'm good. No, I'm not saying anything. I said I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying
UTEP, it's time to get your picks up. When I say get your, you say picks up. Get your.
Left in regulation time, and now the call has been changed correctly so, and the Roadrunners will inbound down by 2. It went off of Sibley. All right, it comes into Higgins, who has been a royal pain for the Miners in this second half. Higgins right wing side. Higgins out front now to Collum. Collum comes left wing out top to Higgins. Thought about shooting out there. Minute and a half to go. Higgins backs out near midcourt. He's been a problem.
He is a problem.
Higgins comes left side.
As in
Higgins into the
Caleb.
lane. Higgins right corner. Here's Cam Smith for the lead. He missed it. Rebound. It's an adventure. Who's got it? It's going to be taken by Cal State Bakersfield. Higgins left side to Consleris. Now to Smith, and Smith ties the game with a jumper above the foul line. The Miners again fail to rebound their defensive board. Smith has 16. We're tied at 52. 1 minute left in regulation. Onyema with it, left side to Gibbons. Out front now McKinney, left alone. Right side Hardy. Shot clock is at 10. Left side Gibbons. Gibbons to the dribble. Gibbons with 5 on the clock. Lost it. Gets it back. Gibbons going to have to shoot a desperation 3 that he misses. Cam Smith with a rebound with 40 seconds left.
Bakersfield can guard.
Half minute to go, tied at 52.
Higgins, as in Caleb, a problem.
And a timeout taken by the Roadrunners.
We got a 30 left, right?
ugly game. Says something about this team.
All teams
guts.
off the game floor tomorrow. The next action, final day of the tournament on Friday. Consleris to inbound. And it comes in. Givens steals it. Givens left side. Givens runs over Higgins. No call, and he scores.
Shamar is a man.
Givens with 11. 22 seconds left.
Wow.
Miners by 2. Higgins with it.
Gutsy.
Higgins around a pick by Smith right side. Higgins shoots a 3. That's not going to get there. And the rebound taken by Solomon. Throws it back on the floor, and I think Solomon was fouled. 10 seconds left.
You'd be cheering at this point, except that Calvin not been especially stellar from the line this season, especially the last couple of nights, Taish.
It's only the 6th team foul. It should not be 1-1. The Miners should inbound.
But I take it back. You're spot on, John Teicher.
30-second timeout.
Which might be a blessing.
So now 11.3 left.
Mario,
They've got Consleris,
I like that.
the biggest of the
Yeah.
Roadrunners, on McKinney, who's inbounding the ball.
Smart defense, but Mario cannot run. And he knows it. Okay. Get
All
it
right,
in.
it comes in to Givens, and they try and trap him. Actually, Cam Smith fouled him. They foul immediately. 10.1 seconds left. That's 4 on Cam Smith. He's the first of the Roadrunners with 4, and that is the 7th team foul.
That helps the Miners to get Cam. Cam Smith has dominated them in the second half. If it does go 4 overtimes like you want it to, Taish, that would help the Miners. Get Smith out of there.
It'll be 1-1 for Shamar Givens, who is 0 for 1 at the line tonight. He came into the game at 72.5% on the year.
When he misses, it's short. Terribly short. A little bit extra in the final minute of the game. A little bit extra arc.
Critical front end, and he got it. Oh my gosh. That thing hit the back of the rim. I thought it was going to come out. It hit the front of the rim and had backspin.
Right, and it rested on the iron plate, which is 4 inches wide, and then rolled back in.
Isn't that the way the last 2 nights have gone? He missed the second one, so it's still a one-possession game. Here's Higgins with it. 6 seconds left. Higgins right side. Higgins foul. Higgins was fouled by Givens. He's going to have 3 shots coming up and a chance to tie the game with 2.8 seconds left. 4 fouls on Givens.
Well, I'm a believer in you foul in the forecourt and give him a one-on-one, but I'm not a believer, of course, in fouling the 3.
And now they go back to the monitor, making sure they've got the time right again. Apparently, they're going to put a little time on the clock. Are we heading for overtime for a second straight night? Oh, well, sure.
You called it, Tice. But listen, if anybody's going to make 3 in a row, it would be Higgins, as in Caleb. This kid is a man as well.
Higgins' first one on the way, and it's dead center. He's 3 of 3 tonight.
He is.
He's got 12 and a half, 14 in the game.
A great
And again,
player.
he came in 77% from the line.
Smallest guy in the court. But he against Shamar all night. What
Higgins,
a matchup.
the deep breath, deep knee bend. Second one perfect. And he's one away from the hat trick and tying the game. And we've got a 30-second timeout. A timeout taken by the Miners. By the way, they did not put more time on the clock. And each team now has 1 timeout remaining. It is a 30, so each team has a full left. 2.8 seconds left. It is a 1-point game.
I kid.
And again, same issues as last night. Caleb Higgins steps to the line, one of only 2 returning starters this year for the Roadrunners. Cam Smith, the other one. Higgins to tie the game. He got it. Made all 3. That's the 3rd time in the last 2 nights we've seen a visiting player make all 3 foul shots. And a timeout is taken, I think, by the Roadrunners.
Sure was.
Well, they say 30, but I thought the Roadrunners had only a full timeout left. All right, it comes into Givens. Givens comes to midcourt. Givens throws a shot up, and it's way short at the buzzer. And for the second straight night, we're going overtime.